We've got a little bit of a Duke Nukem controversy to talk about today. So, yesterday we talked about the Evercade showcase where they talked about a bunch of cartridges they were releasing. The big thing was the Duke Nukem collections with the 1 and 2 remastered coming out, and then that Atomic Edition Evercade VS system that looked pretty sweet to me, right? I pre ordered one, I'm down in it. But the controversies coming in with Duke Nukem specifically, with the cover artwork for Duke Nukem 1 and 2 remastered. So I was kind of like kicking around, seeing people talking about this. And then I went to Evercade to see what's really going on here. And Evercade, a few hours ago, after tons of people have been bringing this up, they put out this little tweet here for the kick-ass art created for Duke Nukem 1 and 2 Remastered. We worked with the very talented award-winning Oscar Manuel, who helped concept design and produce the new image of Duke. We'll be showing how this was done in our Duke Nukem 1 and 2 Remastered deep dive in August. So a couple months away, they'll be going into a deep dive on how this artwork was created. Was this really what the plan was initially, or was it because of this controversy? Where does this controversy come in at? Like, what is the controversy, right? So look, and they're showing some like, hey, this was, I guess, concept or work in progress type of thing. Here's a black and white of the actual image. Like, is this actually pre-colored, or is this just like, hey, let's take the finished artwork and throw a black and white filter over it? I don't know. But I saw this artwork yesterday, not up close, not even as big as it is in front of my face right now. And I didn't really think too much of it. But what people are talking about is that this artist, Oscar Manuel, he is supposedly a very big AI generated artist. Like, supposedly, his artwork is generated from AI. And, you come to your own conclusions with that. But with these images here, there's a few things people are pointing out. And I just kind of found it curious if this is in fact AI generated artwork. I'm no expert on it. I'm not an artist at all. Like I've worked with artists in the past, but I'm not somebody who is into art AI stuff. I don't even think like AI generated artwork. I don't even understand how that's considered artificial intelligence when I believe it's all based out of like algorithms, like to color something or to finish something or to take a concept and finish it, or to just like, hey, make me AI, make me a picture of Duke Nukem, and it's gonna pull from pre-exist. It's like an algorithm pulling things together. It's not really like an actual intelligent, like in my opinion, like an actual artificial intelligent being. Like, okay, I'm gonna make this. Like, I know what you want. Let me investigate. Okay, this is what Duke Nukem looks like, and then draws it. Like typically, it would be something where they pull things together and manipulate it. It's kind of weird. I've seen a lot of AI generated artwork and stuff, and a lot of times for entertainment value, like videos and stuff. There's so many AI generated videos. They're just funny and stupid. And I think for entertainment purposes, it's fine. But as far as a commercial product, there's been people out there who are like concerned with this. Like, hey, AI is not cool. It's gonna take jobs away from people. Writing, using AI to write scripts or to do programming or to come up with artwork. It's going to take away jobs from people. There is that like fear out there that some people have, and then others are like embracing it, that are like legit artists and writers and programmers, and like, no, we use. I'm glad this is out there because I could use it as a supplement to help do what I do, not to do what I do, but to assist type of thing. So there's all sorts. There's a whole range of thoughts on this kind of stuff. But with this artwork here, I'm going to point out. I did pull this up so we could zoom up a little closer. Some of the reasons I've seen people pointing out that it leads to us to believe that it's AI generated is just some of the weird wonkiness that you start seeing. Like, overall, I didn't think this is a bad image, and I still don't. But there's things like people are pointing out, like with AI, when you're doing stuff with hands, and I've seen this, it's always like weird with artwork or like trying to come up with actual human being looking stuff. Like the fingers and hands are always kind of goofy, things attached to the hands. And people are pointing out, like, hey, why is the trigger finger just going through the gun? Like, it doesn't look like there's a clear separation here for the trigger. And I don't know. To me, it's kind of like, it does look like a floating like index finger on the, on this side of the gun. Like, where's it actually going through? That could just be the perspective of the art. It could just be, yeah, it is AI generated or AI manipulated or finished or whatever, and the fingers just kind of floating there. It does look a little suspect, but it doesn't look crazy bad in my opinion. But I do see where people are coming from. Over here, people are talking about this hand and this gun. Like, they're like, what the hell? Like, who holds a gun like this? What the hell is this thing? Like, none of this makes any damn sense, type of thing. But they're like, where's the extra finger? Like, a lot of times AI adds additional fingers or it's missing fingers, type of thing. But here they're like, there's a thumb and then 3 fingers. Where's the index finger? And it does look a little goofy. And like, inspecting it, I'm like, this does look weird. This gun here in this hand, like, to me, this side looks worse than this. Like, this side, it's like, I don't know. Like, I could just give in to maybe it was just painted that way. I don't know. But this side, it does look like, what the hell's going on with the hand and the gun? Like, who the hell's holds a gun like this? How is this gun situated? What is this? It's kind of goofy. Where's the index finger? I almost think like maybe this little speck right here. But when I started really looking at it, no, that's not the index finger at all. Like, when you look at the official artwork that I've seen linked, and I think this image, this version of the image is the one that really kind of started sparking some of this conversation. It's like, when you look at the gun right there, yeah, that's like a red spot on the gun. It's not an actual finger. But people were pointing out stuff like this because, like, this is a layer, right? Like, what is this gray background right there that's kind of between the bicep and the gun? It seems really off. And then in this particular image, you could really see like what's going on with this half robotic leg leading off into nowhere. It's just kind of part of the rubble and trash there. Just, it seems weird. And I mean, for a commercial product, like I said, I've seen people using, and I just don't like I don't really care, but like, artificial intelligence just doesn't make sense to me in these kind of applications. It's just algorithms, like a program pulling things together. I don't see how that's artificial intelligence, but I've seen plenty of people utilizing this stuff for entertainment purposes, but within a commercial product, people just don't want to accept that. And Evercade's getting a lot of flack for this. Did they knowingly work with an AI artist? Did they not know? Were they scammed? That kind of thing. There's a lot of people out. I don't see anybody really defending the artwork. And I don't know. I don't know. Like, did this guy come up with this art himself? Did he supplement it and finish it with AI generated stuff? The hybrid workflow that he says he uses? I don't understand it. But it does seem strange, and hopefully this can get ironed out, figured out, and like, either, hey, this is not AI generated, and here's the entire workflow to just get people off of their ass, or like, it comes out like, hey, we didn't know, we thought we got, actual artwork. We didn't know this was AI generated or manipulated. Hopefully, whichever way, it gets worked out. Duke Nukem is a franchise a lot of people love, and a lot of people just don't seem to be into this at the moment. I'm not seeing anybody defending it, and I'm just here to report on what I'm seeing. I don't know. I'm not an artist. I'm not an AI artist. It does seem suspect though. But let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Bye.